Hey YouTube, this is TechnoDS7, and welcome to my unboxing of the Samsung Series 3 Chromebook. So I ordered this from Amazon. It was on sale at $229 plus sales tax and stupid California recycling fee, so it really ended up being the retail price, around the retail price, which is $249. You can find this at Best Buy and Staples, but I really think Amazon is the best place to buy it and the best price, especially now that it's $219 on sale on Amazon, at least as of the end of July, or actually the middle of August, sorry. So we've got the pretty nice plain packaging, not really plain at all actually. It's just white with a couple of large images of the Chromebook and a lot of Samsung branding and Chrome branding. So let's go ahead and, well, then this is the serial information and all that, which I'm covering with a note card. But let's go ahead and look at the sides. We have Samsung Chromebook. On the back here we have, let's see, we got that seal on it and more seal and model information. And that's another large image, or two large images of the Chromebook. And then on the other side, no card fell. On the other side, it says ultra thin and light, USB 3.0, and HDMI out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not really much else. They have a couple of specs listed here. Couple of specs, features actually. OS, Chrome OS, or yeah, Google Chrome OS. It has the CPU is the Exynos 5250, which is the ARM-based 1.7 GHz dual-core processor. Seemed pretty smooth when I used it in the store. The LCD is 11.6-inch LED HD, 200 nit, so it gets fairly bright. But when I used it in the store, I noticed that it was really low quality display, and compared to the Acer and HP Chromebooks, it wasn't a good looking display. And you'll see that when we open this. But what else do we have? The memory, 2 gigs of DDR3 RAM, 16 gigs of onboard memory, plus you got your Google Drive. What is it? It's like, can't really remember. I think it's 100 or 500, probably 100 gigabytes free for 2 years on Google Drive. I don't remember exactly what the number is, sorry about that. But let's see what else we have. The color is silver. It has, where is that? Did I see that? Yeah. It has ABGN Wi-Fi, so it has dual band Wi-Fi capabilities. So let's go ahead and actually open this. Get to stand up. Can't stand up, but I got my knife here. Alright, seems pretty cut to me. Go ahead and pull this tab out. Let's see, yeah. Designed to be open this way. Alright. Alright, so right here in this brown rectangular box, we have the power supply, fairly small, but the tip for that actually connects to the Chromebook is really, really small for a laptop. And yeah, it's a two-part kind of extension where you plug this in. And it's actually a 3-prong outlet connector. Then there's some styrofoam to be removed. And over here we have the documentation in this bag. Take a quick look, because we know that's not really helpful, the documentation, at least in most people's cases. So we have here a quick start guide, stop Alta warranty information, and the safety precautions, and then welcome to your Chromebook, and just some things of getting started, and some Google applications information. So that is the documentation it comes with. Now, I think 6 months ago, maybe a little bit before that, it used to come with a Google Chrome sticker, pretty large one, like an Apple, a little bit bigger than an Apple one. And I was actually looking forward to that, but they don't have that anymore, I guess. I was actually planning on putting it right here on the face of the laptop, on the opposite side of the Chrome logo. So let's actually take out the Chromebook itself out of the styrofoam. There we go. Oh, very nice, very light, feels great in the hand. It is completely plastic, even though it looks kind of aluminum. But yeah, it's a plastic. Though, as you notice, it's definitely a style of laptop that stands out from the crowd. Most laptops are, black and large and thick and pretty heavy, but this is really thin and light, and it's all silver, and it looks very nice. It looks like an expensive, kind of like a MacBook Air. It's like, yeah. So it weighs in at 2.4 pounds. I'm not sure how many millimeters thin it is. I just know it's really thin, and that's pretty much all that matters. In the face of the laptop, we have Samsung branding, Chrome branding, and this unusually large hinge, which I don't really mind. Some people think it's ugly. And then over here on the where you open the laptop, you've got little open space, but you do need 2 hands to open it. You can't just use 1 hand. I mean, you can, but it's difficult. And then on the bottom of the laptop, you got your 4 rubber feet, which is standard on any laptop, and then your 2 dual stereo, actually just dual speakers. I don't know if they're necessarily stereo speakers, but they sounded fairly decent in the store when I used this Chromebook. So looks like I don't know what this pinhole is. Maybe it's a reset hole. And then there's barcode information and a few screws, pretty basic screws. And we go to the back. That's where all the action is. We've got a 3G SIM slot, which I'm not really sure why it's there, because this is the Wi-Fi version, but there is a 3G version you can buy also for like $70 more or something. Then we got one USB 3.0 port and one USB 2.0 port, and that's all for the USB ports, none on the side. And this is a full-size HDMI output. And then here is an LED for the charging hole. And then on the left side, we got a standard 3.5mm headphone jack, and an full-size SD card slot. And that's basically it. Let's see if this thing has any power. We'll take a quick look at it, if it does have power. Any charge in it. Alright, so right away we see this styrofoam cover. And let's take a quick look on the, of course, the most important parts, the keyboard and the trackpad. Now, I'm really a fan of the keyboard. It doesn't feel cheap like the Acer keyboard. It's very spacious in between the keys, and the keys are pretty large, really. One of my favorite keyboards I've ever used, really. And then we have the trackpad, which is actually only a one-click trackpad. As in, there's no right click, it's just one big click, and actually, I noticed you could actually press it from down here. You hear that clicking, though it doesn't actually click on when you're using it. When you when you click it down here, it doesn't actually click when you're using it. So only one click. That does not mean you can do you can't do you know, more options. Google with Chrome OS, they want you to double tap, or actually tap with 2 fingers, and that brings up, that's like a right click for Chrome OS. But when I was using this trackpad, it seemed very nice, very responsive, not the very highest end best trackpad, but very good actually. Definitely, so this whole, with all the keyboard, the trackpad, the very light and thin, really good looking design, $249, or actually $219 if you get it from Amazon. It's very nice. So I do actually recommend it. And let's go ahead and see if it has any power on it. And this is actually a matte finish display. So I've read online it's pretty sunlight resistant, and I do have a window behind me, so let's check that out. Pretty glare resistant, and it kind of is. Oh yeah, and of course it's not a regular keyboard. It has the Chrome OS quick settings, back, forward, refresh page. This is multi-window, and if you hold control in this button, it takes a snapshot. This is a full screen and minimize button. Brightness controls, which I really appreciate. Volume controls, mute, less volume, more volume, pretty standard. And then the power button, which has that little LED indicator on it too, an LED light. So let's go ahead, I'm going to hold the power button, see if it has any charge in it. And no, it apparently doesn't. So I am going to finish up my review like this, or actually my unboxing. Oh, one thing I do want to mention though is that I did get this Targus A7 case for it, 11.6 inch, 12 inch notebook sleeve, and I did do an unboxing and kind of review on this. And it's a really great case, only $5. Name brand, high quality, looks good, and it's very water resistant as well. So you can check out that video on my channel. But yeah, really great case, really recommend it if you're gonna get a Chromebook. So yeah, it doesn't have any power, so I'm gonna have to finish up here. But I will do a quick setup video of setting up the Chromebook, and also we'll be doing a full review within a couple of weeks. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, please post. And thanks for watching my unboxing of the Samsung Series 3 219 Chromebook. And see you guys next time.